Hello everyone, welcome back to Diary of a 1K. I'm Cheesesteaks Jimmy and I'm going to be showing you another one of my gameplays, but this time I'm taking a civ that I haven't played before. But before I get into that, I'm just going to tell you that I've just played this game. I was recording already, but microphone settings were changed for some reason. I've been playing around with my computer, so it had something to do with that. Anyway, I'm now re-recording it, showing you posthumously about how I played. So I'm playing as the Chinese, which is not a civ that I've ever wanted to play before. I think they're for the more advanced people who've got a lot of the other fundamentals of the game sorted, and I'm not at that level yet. Because of the difficult start, I don't feel like it's something that I should be necessarily pursuing. I decided to pick them because I've actually entered into a tournament with a guy called Big Walt. He's a streamer on Twitch, and this tournament's for 1450 elo and below. And there's going to be a top bracket and a bottom bracket. So top players aren't going to be just crushed. Bottom players aren't just going to be crushed by bottom players. I'm more in the bottom half of this bracket, but I'm not the bottom, so I think it's gonna be some good. I like the way this tournament's organised. I think it's gonna be really interesting. I might do a few uploads of my POVs, but in the meantime, you guys should definitely check out all his games live. He's broadcasted them over on Twitch. I believe his name is Stream Enjoyer. So yeah, or it might be Big Wolf. Sorry, I should probably check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. So anyway, right, into the match. I'm playing Chinese. I've practiced a couple of times on skirmish with their start, and it's not perfect, all right? So for those that don't know, start with 3 extra vills. But your population, you don't need houses straight away because you've got TC that takes up 10 extra population space, which is great. It does mean, though, that you've got to go straight onto food and get loom right away. So a bit different. And you have to be very tight with your build orders. Now, I think Chinese have got a couple of boosts in recent patches because they've got, was it 4 vills that I used to start with? But anyway, they had their villager count reduced, and now they're at 3. And also you've got the forced drop-off button, which I think should make this, in theory, a lot smoother. So yeah, I'm trying that out. So long as I get under 1 minute 15 idle time, then technically I've got the villager count ahead. I'm still better off than I would be earlier. It doesn't take into account the resources. I haven't done the numbers on that, but yeah, that's kind of good. But so thankfully, me and the Japanese player, we both have the same amount of idle time, which is good for me because obviously I've got that earlier. And yeah, that's a nice little baller. I like that. We can have a look at what he's doing. So he's gone Japanese. I'm thinking he's going to go into drush into cav archers. That's all I ever see with Japanese players. It works about very well for them. Cav archers seem to be becoming more and more popular at the CELO. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Chinese get cheaper technologies, so that means that I've got a bit more versatility of which way I can go. But yeah, basically you go 7 onto food at the start, 3 onto wood, and then everything else onto food. I decided to go up to 22 pop because I wanted the extra bit of eco behind me. I did think that was going to make me slower, so I thought maybe I'll react. If I'm up faster, I'll go scouts. If I'm up slower, I'll probably go skirms. Or archers, maybe, because obviously Chinese archers have. Yeah, so that's where my head's at. I'm trying to push in some deer because you need to get some deer in for a Chinese start because you get through food so much quicker. So yeah, putting in 1 or 2 deer is really not fundamental, but I would say it's definitely important. Yeah, so thankfully I've got up a little bit quicker. 22 vills, 37 seconds idle. He's at 20. He's got 21 with Loom. Yeah, so I'm going to be up faster. And look at this resource collector difference, you know. Those villagers at the start really help out, you know. That's really a good boost early on, because I don't know what that is in percentage terms off the top of my head, but maybe 10%? Maybe 5%, maybe. That's a scout or two, at least. So... Anyway, right, he can see that he saw intel that I've gone to gold because I was covering all bases. Don't know why that's... Okay. Whatever, capture age is being funny. Yeah, so... Another reason why I'm picking Chinese is to practice for the tournaments, because if they go into my AOE2 insight, they see my game history, they're going to see that I always play like Vietnamese and Saracens, my favourite civs, and they're just going to counter it. So I want to diversify, be ready for more scenarios, basically. So anyway, right, I'm up first, so I'm thinking scout straight away, so that's why I've gone down here, got stables coming up. Scouting around there, I'm seeing, what am I seeing? I'm not highlighting. So, I see he's on gold, so I'm thinking he's going cav archers. I also see he's starting to small ball. So, yeah, not something that I want to, I'm going to get pretty frustrated because yeah, I've got scouts. I want to go knock on his door, with my little horsies. Yeah, cav archers, as with all cavalry, I want to start warding up because then they don't get free roam. But yeah, so this wasn't my finest move. I just stopped scouting and he's starting to build some archery ranges here, which would have been a good indicator for me of what I should be doing. Yeah, instead I just move around over here. I've got my scouts, I've got 3 scouts now. I've got bad eco balance. It's good for archers, but it's not good for anything else. Anyway, now I'm starting to get the info. And this is where things start to go downhill for him. He gets pushed off berries. He hasn't fully walled. Oh, sorry. Just wanted to come in and say hi. So yeah, so now he's small walled. He's got some idle vills there that he's just not thinking about. This is starting to gonna go shrinking down. He's walled up that. I'm just like, I can't get any damage off. Like 3 scouts, nothing to do. But it also means that he's in his base and not in mine. So still a little bit of nuisance there. Don't think I get the kill there. Yeah, for some reason I take this stupid fight. I tried to take out a spear with 3 scouts, which does work, but he just tries to go to center, and that was a terrible trade. Don't know why I did that. Terrible decision making, to be quite frank. But anyway, back home, I'm fully walled now. I'm seeing those ranges, so I'm thinking, okay, I need to keep 1 gold, so let's build a tower. And let's build an archery range. He's now seeing my tower, which is also walling in, closing off the wall. Sees my archery range, but he can't get in because I'm all walled up, which is fantastic. He's gone very idle now, 2 minutes 20. These guys still haven't done anything. It's like, oh my word. He could have got so much more damage off. Anyway, he's got some. He's got 4 archers and a spear. Now he's, yeah, this is another bad play. So you can see that I tried to get this up and then I end up losing a villager. Could have easily microed that, but again, another bad play. Look at this resource difference, 800 now, so that is 20%. That is huge. 20% ahead. Anyway, I've got a scout doing nothing over there. Doolay. Got a second range because I'm just worried about mass scurf. I think he's still going fast castle. Until I saw those, I was like, he's definitely going fast castle. He's small walled and he's Japanese, and they're going to go into cav archers because they've got a bonus against archers, I believe. I think that's it. Anyway, they're very good, and I'm not. Yeah. That's good. That tower's keeping him out of base. I was very skeptical about getting that at the moment, but I panicked and I got it, and actually it was the right decision in hindsight. So anyway, I've started to go skirms because I know he's going archers. I've seen he's got +1 on his archers. And yeah, I'm starting to... Oh, what have we done? Yeah, I've got 1,000, I've got 1,300 more than him now. That's huge. So this Chinese lead does snowball. If you can do it well at the start, you get a really good eco lead. And as well, the blacksmith is cheaper, so those things start to add up over the mid game. Getting wheelbarrow. I've got like 17 farms now. That's way too many, but YOLO. Anyway, I'm still expecting Cav Archers. I don't know why he hasn't gone up yet. I'm very confused. Look at the build difference now. 29 to 39. I am storming ahead. And yeah, it's just going to go up and up from here. I've got so much wood. I've completely mismanaged my eco because Chinese eco is so different because it's so much earlier than all the other ones. Yeah, so his army's getting taken out. I'm seeing he's open around the back here. Again, I haven't done anything with this scout. He's just been pretty hopeless, to be quite frank. Anyway, right, we can skip ahead for this part. I end up going into Castle Age, 26 farms and 3, and so I get a market down to balance my eco. I let my scout get taken out. Stop walling. It was terrible. Anyway, he's still going idle because that one scout. He was so off his strategies, I'd say. He wasn't ready to react to any sort of pressure. Anyway, I've got a healthy economy. Yeah, I'm, what, 25% now ahead of him in resource counted. So I'm in Castle Age. Second town centre coming down over here on Golden Wood. I'm getting elite skirms, so although I remember there's an army up here, well, what I think is up there. No point in taking a fight until I've got my upgrades. I'm also getting husbandry because I'm getting knights. Well, not yet. But a couple of knights. Because I'm up so much earlier than him, I can get a couple of knights and put them in his base. I notice off the side of the map. Notice, oh, there's a lone little. Oh, there's more of them. And now there's crossbows. I'm like, okay, definitely need to go into skirms. This is definitely the right play. Scouts and knights and skirms is a very strong composition against this player. He's starting to get some scout cavalry out, which is the right play. At this point, he's not got a ball of archers, so I'm not particularly worried. He is fully walled with the Omega wall there. Yeah. So now I'm trying to scout my way in. And just clicking into his base, right clicking. For some reason I'm going to go through here. I see this. I see he's got his little his little siege workshop going up. I'm like, oh, I'm in. He still hasn't fully walled. I'm bringing a little wolf in as well, just to cause an extra bit of nuisance. Now I'm just like so far ahead. This game is like over basically. Its efficiency is just off. His idle TC time is just climbing. I'm on 2 TCs. He's on 1. I'm at 61. He's on 36. So yeah, this game's over. For now, we'll just go in with skirms, just cause a little nuisance. He's overchopped, hasn't done anything about it. But I see he's got knights, so I go more into cavalry than I go into skirms. And yeah, just start. I've got constant production. Third TC down over here on stone. I'm decided I'm going to stick in cavalry. I don't know why I'm on stone, to be honest. Oh yeah, it's still on Trebs. So then I take him out there, take the hill from him, and in no time I would have been putting a castle down there, trapping him down. Yeah. He didn't have a great game. 48-94 at the end. I lost 1-0. But yeah, so Chinese, that was my first game. I'm not totally upset with how I started. It wasn't perfect, but it is a harder civ. I've got to do much more with the resource balancing. Maybe this opponent wasn't the best match for me because I didn't have much of a fight, but my earlier scouting was so fundamental. I think I did a lot of improvements from my feedback from the coaches, where I wait for the upgrades before I go in, make sure I'm scouting the opponents and things like that. And yeah, so that was really good. I'm not going to necessarily use Chinese in the tournament because I would be stronger with other civs right now. They are also a very versatile civ. They've got a very open tech tree. And I'll be good for a lot of other maps, especially water, which I'm interested to play. You know, I typically hate water, but then in this map pool of this tournament, it's really interesting how there's one Arabia-ish map. It's kind of a bit like Scandinavia, where you've got the rivers on the side, but a bit more Arabia on the land. The rest are all like hybrids or a bit more interesting maps, which is going to force me out my comfort zone, which I'm really interested to learn how to play. Also another reason why I'm learning Chinese. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to check out Big Walt on Twitch to see about Training Grounds 3, which is a tournament that I'll be mentioning. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that I know you guys like this content and I can keep giving you more. Ciao for now. Bye.